Grace of Fortitude. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, please grant me the grace of fortitude to endure the power of divine love. May this grace be a castle wall around me, its strength containing and protecting my heart as it heals what rises within me. Help me be a channel of fortitude, that as my heart heals, all hearts heal. And I serve as a blessing and a pillar of grace in this world. Thank you. So mote it be. Amen. I really love the Grace of Fortitude. Makes sense. It's the dominant grace of the Heart Chakra. And I love the Heart Chakra. Don't you love the Heart Chakra? Well, yes and no, right? Depending on what's going on emotionally. But what connects me strongly to the Heart Chakra is the sacred truth of that chakra, which is love is divine power. And I'm all about divine power. Its shadow, however, is the deadly sin of wrath. So it takes fortitude, in other words, emotional strength, the grace of emotional strength, to contain the wrath that is rising in us, so that we can endure and embrace that wrath, rather than continuing to repress it, which only makes it stronger, and eventually it ends up in our cell tissues as all sorts of nasty things. So, how easy is it to be possessed by wrath? Not just the kind where you're running around with a battle axe or hexing and cursing left, right, and center, but when it's that silent, burning wrath inside of you, like an acetylene flame, with a smile on your face, with that, let's call it what it is, hatred in your heart. The shadow of wrath is so rampant upon our world right now that it would make sense that the grace of fortitude needs to be not just understood intellectually, but invited in. So when we see hatred and wrath in the outside world, we're able to go within and say, okay, what's my reaction to that? And then, what is my response? That's so important. Not just what we do inside of ourselves, which, yes, is the majority of the spiritual work, particularly with grace, to love and embrace that which rises as it rises, thinking of it as the next thing in line to be loved and embraced. But also in the outside world, that our conduct really be about, how do I want to respond? Now, of course, we're going to react first. We all have triggers, we all have buttons, just like getting your reflexes tested when they hit you in the knee with that little hammer thing. It's an instant reflex. But after the reactions, though natural and normal, we then can step back and say, okay, now how do I want to respond? Not just on the inner, but on the outer. Can I get a buzz off of honorable conduct, regardless of what's going on inside of me? Can I still maintain the grace of fortitude in action? So in our practice for this grace, we're going to switch things around a little bit. I want you to imagine, if you can, before we even breathe and close our eyes, how the soul must see us as characters in this world, right? The soul, which is, if you like, the individual manifestation of the one spirit, the one life, the one light, and that our souls are chosen to take on these bodies, these lives, these roles, in order to assist in the transformation of this world. So as we go into this prayer for this grace, this practice, we're going to be offering words that are more from the soul to the personality, to the character, to the role that you're playing. So now get yourself comfortable. Close your eyes if you like, Focus on your breath. But also for this grace in particular, place a hand over your heart so that as you breathe, you can feel the movements of the chest as you inhale and exhale, and accessing the divine power of love radiating at your core. And from this place, I pray. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, please flood me with the grace of fortitude, that I might have the strength of my soul to embrace and heal all that rises in me emotionally, that I may serve others by being that strength in their presence, that whatever they're feeling, whatever they're enduring, whatever they're going through, I can stand there silently holding this grace for all of us. Help me to remember that whatever rises within me, all I really have to say is, it's okay, and I love you. Like comforting a child in the heart. If the child is sad, it's okay. It's okay for you to feel sad about this. This is what you're feeling, and it's okay. May this grace of fortitude give space for those feelings, that they may expand and unfold at their own speed. And when we are feeling wrath, may this grace flow through us to say, I love you. I love the one who feels wrath. It's okay, and I love you. Let it have its voice, its roar, and its pain rising. May the grace of fortitude contain and heal this with the divine power of love. May it transform all wrath, lifting the shadow to the light of divine power. May this grace move through me now, simply with the words to my own heart. It's okay. I love you. It's okay. I love you. Whatever you're feeling, it's okay. I love you. I am your partner. I am your companion. I am your comforter. I am your lover. These are the solid stones in the castle wall that surround us in the grace of fortitude. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, may I reach for this grace every day, but most importantly, may I be reminded of this grace when I begin to lose the harmony and balance of my heart. May I also keep in mind and in heart that as my heart heals, so all hearts heal. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. So mote it be. Amen.